What's up, everybody? My name's Game Over, and I am your humble DM for this epic episode of Tales of Algerath. This is going to be part 2 of the City of Thieves, and as always, we have our lovely adventurers here. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello there.
Yay! Hi.
Yay! Hopefully this hopefully this session isn't as slow as last session.
I think it was fine.
Digger's not here at the moment, but he might join in later on. We have zero clue. So, how are you guys feeling about this epic episode?
I'm very
Scared.
curious.
Alright. Well, curiosity did
sad
kill the
as
cat,
usual.
so let's see if you can survive. Everybody please make your way
Mr.
to the
Cuddles.
campaign room.
Okay. Hold-
Alright, cool. We are all here. Everybody turn the campaign chat to make sure we know what's happening.
Mhm.
Alright. So, last episode, you guys met a new character called Hunter, a female version of one of my player characters that I've made.
Mm.
You guys have also found the City of Thieves and have learned of its harsh environment. The last thing that we've done, that you guys did, was there was a large group of people. You saw what was happening. Hunter was fighting a person. Leroy shot that person, but not before he could cast Circle of Death, where you all took damage.
Yeah.
And now Fang Pru has the book. Digger's here.
Hi, Digger.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Yes, you did. So I'll repeat that. You guys are in the City of Thieves. Large group of people. Dude activated Circle of Death. Leroy shot him. You all took damage. Fang Pru now has the book that he was holding. So are you all ready to continue?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Sit back and listen. Yes, you are, Leroy. You are. So, the pile of bodies, thanks to Mino casting that healing spell, the massive group of bodies slowly begin to raise. They're slightly healed, but still very injured. Still have wounds on their arms, and now that they've gotten a taste of what this book's power is, they want it.
Oh
Oh.
no.
So as the dude who was previously holding the book takes out a dagger ready to face Hunter, all of the thieves that were surrounding them lay eyes upon Fang Pru.
Run.
Fang Pru, you start dashing, and as your movement speed is faster than the commoners, you are instantly able to outrun them. But as you run, I need to roll a dice real quick. Oh yeah, I got new dice. I got blue dice, in case the dice that I'm using at the moment is too overpowered. If you don't know what I mean by that, go and watch episode 3's boss fight again, and you'll understand. Flipping 4 natural 20s.
Didn't we, remove that thing at some point?
Oh, don't worry. If
Which-
I keep on getting good rolls, then I'll change to the blue one, and hopefully that's not the case. So,
Yes, I had to cap.
Fang Pru, you see a dude jump out the window towards you, going for the book, but completely misses and continues falling. You quickly realize that you can outrun these guys really easily. However, there's probably hundreds of thieves in this whole entire city, and they're not all necessarily behind you.
So
You
how
can keep
far is
running.
Fang Pru?
Fang Pru literally only just started running, so Fang Pru, what's your movement speed?
Fang Pru said, can I roll stealth?
Yes, you can roll stealth, but with disadvantage. I'm saying disadvantage because you're literally having people looking at you, chasing you. It's
That
not a
is
situation where
valid.
you can just jump into an alleyway and they'll just forget that you exist.
This is valid.
$23. Okay, roll again. Let me know if any of them is a natural 1.
Oop.
Because as we all know, natural 1s are instant fails!
Pretty
Technically,
much.
they're not on ability checks, but it's up to DM preference, really.
We play
Unless
how
he
we
has,
play.
unless he has a feat, the lucky feat, I think.
I mean, on saving throws, a nat 1 means instant death.
Not on death saves.
That's
Just
the
needs
disadvantage.
No, it
two-
does.
Oh,
On,
that's the
on death
disadvantage.
throw,
Okay.
on death
failures.
saves, a nat 1 means instant death.
Okay,
No, it means
so Fang
two
Pru,
failures.
That's like a homebrew, I think.
No,
Fang,
it's not.
Fang
That
Pru,
is homebrew, I know. I've read through the core rulebook way too many
Man, I
times.
just want to play. So what did
Let's just
Fang
play
Pru
the
get?
game. Okay, so Fang Pru, as I said, you jump into an alleyway and they forget that you exist.
Oh no.
Or at least they run past you and they've lost where you are. You are currently hidden in an alleyway.
Assassin's Creed.
I'm going to jump away from Fang Pru for a second and go to where everyone else is. So the large group of people that were surrounding the fight, they have run off to Fang Pru, leaving a large walkway in the city where just you guys, apart from Fang Pru, the dude who previously had the book, and Hunter are all standing there.
Are there people in the shops anymore?
There are no people at the shops. It's as if
Ooh.
one word of this book, and all of a sudden, everyone just started booking it. No one's looking after anything. Everything is left.
I cast invisibility.
Okay.
I grabbed the guy at his
I messed
collar
up.
and lift him up.
Okay, I'll say make a dexterity and then a strength check. Because
Or
you're making it
strength.
you're making a dexterity check to try and be quick enough to grab him because he is like he's prepared, he has a dagger, he's ready to fight. So for you to just go up and grab him, I'll say you need to be pretty quick, so dexterity. But the strength check is also to hold him up in the air as he's trying to get out.
Dexterity is 14.
Okay, yep, that works.
And strength 15.
Okay, yeah, so you're holding him up. He's kind of wiggling, which is making your arm like dart everywhere, but you're holding him up pretty darn well. What he's
I
gonna
come
do,
over and smack him.
okay, before you do that, you will go up and do that, but before you do that, he's gonna use a reaction to stab your arm because he's still holding the knife. What's your armor class?
13.
Okay, yeah, he hits, so a knife just goes straight into your arm. Give me a second. You take 3 piercing damage.
I can take it.
So Nimble will then go up.
Should apologize. Sorry.
Nimble will then, as he's stabbing Mino, Nimble will go up and slap him. Should I make you roll to hit this guy?
I feel like I could just hit him if he's just being held up. I know.
You hit him and it
At
deals
least
3
have
damage to him.
advantage.
You hit him and it deals 3 damage to him. Just go up and go.
Jesus.
Whap.
As much as a dagger. Nice.
Well, the dagger is like 1d6 piercing damage.
Yeah.
It's not. It's like a kitchen. It's like a kitchen knife.
Can I
So
look for a gun shop?
so Mino got stabbed in the arm and he just got slapped. What's happening next?
Can I look for a gun
Well.
shop?
Roll perception.
13.
There are a lot of stands and a lot of items everywhere, necklaces and all that. You can't see a gun shop. You can't really see anywhere that would any gun shop around. However, with so many stands, one of them has to have a weapon in them, obviously.
Obviously.
And
Well,
also,
I
this is
go-
the city of thieves. Everybody probably has a weapon on them, if not underneath the counter, probably.
Well,
So, anybody
Can I
else
have a
want to
look
do
then?
anything?
Well,
to
I'm
loot.
gonna ask this. I'm gonna ask this guy, what's your deal?
I pull him closer to my face. That wasn't very nice. How about you start apologizing to that lady here?
He starts like chucking his arms around like a baby and goes, shut up, put me down. That book is mine. I stole it first.
I shake him.
You shake him and he ends up going, "Duh," as you just shake him. You're not very gentle when you shake him, so he can just feel the wind
No.
kind of wind lapping him in the face.
No. He hurt so many people. They might not be innocent, but he hurt a lot of people who are just just standing by. So Mino wouldn't be gentle.
Hey, Mino! How many
Yes.
people did you think he hurt?
Quite a
50?
lot.
Maybe I should put 50 Eldritch Blasts into him.
No, please. And at that moment, Hunter will walk up to Mino, put her hand on Mino's shoulder, and Mino, can you please roll insight?
Okay. Second.
I'm definitely not stealing anything.
Definitely.
Yeah, sure. I totally believe
Why-
you.
Why would Leroy steal?
21.
Oh.
What was it?
21.
21?
Okay.
Anyone?
You see Hunter nod, and at that moment, it's not really much knowing what she's talking about, but it's more so you feel in yourself that she wants you to put him down. Not the
Ooh.
bad way. Put him down onto the ground,
On the ground.
and
I-
let her deal with this.
I puff hot air in his face like
At that moment,
put him down.
he'll go.
And I just drop him.
He falls, landing on his ass. Kind of smoke comes out from underneath him. Hunter will take her hand off of Mino, walk towards him, standing in front of him, of which he literally looks like he's in pure terror. And he says, Hunter says, "Your friend has my belongings. Can I please ask of you to go and get it back?"
Of course.
Be nice to the lady.
Oh, wait, wrong one.
I don't think he'll be a problem anymore. You can hear cracking of knuckles, but her hands are staying in place.
Oh.
She
Awesome.
and she looks back to you guys. You guys can see her orange eyes kind of glowing now. I would suggest that you get going.
Can anybody message Feng Pru and ask him where he is?
I got message.
Me too.
Yeah, go ahead and ask him.
Hey, yo, Frank Brew! Where you at? As I point in every single direction I can.
Can everybody please make a perception check for me?
Yep. 17.
Okay, Nimble succeeds.
22.
Mino succeeds.
I got a 17.
Yeah, you succeed.
15.
Also...
Limpton, how much did you get?
15.
Yeah, you succeed. You at least need to beat 15, and so far everyone's done that so far. What's the familiar check? I'm pretty sure that's history. Do you mean familiar as in family, or familiar as in...
no, they're found it.
That would be animal handling, I believe.
Okay, so I'll just say that
Right.
so many people succeeded, so I'll just say that whoever fails, the person just points it out to them. Like...
Yeah.
What am I
Um,
rolling?
Oh, Mr.
Perception?
Cuddles rolled a nat 20.
Holy... Okay, Mr. Cuddles
Perception.
has cat eyes.
True.
Makes sense.
It is a cat.
On that 20.
So, you guys, after a while, you look around while calling out to Fang Pro to see where he is. But as you guys look around, it's not hard to find the rough estimate of where he is, as you can literally see a massive amount of smoke and a bunch of people just jumping off of buildings and windows, kind of just going down this one alleyway. Like, you get... That's basically where he is, from just
They
the amount
found
of
him.
people that's around there.
Alright.
DM?
So,
What did I get from looting the shops?
You got about 22 gold coins.
it's pretty.
That's in total. Like, there was a bunch of gold coin bags in the counters, and you just kind of took from all of them, leaving the bags and just taking all the gold. There was a couple of rusty old daggers. You can tell that these guys didn't actually have enough money themselves to get actual weapons to defend themselves, so they just found weapons that
So
could
they
not
made
be used.
tetanus into their main weapon.
Exactly. Except for
love that.
one cashier, which underneath the front desk there was a gun that seemed to glow.
Oh no.
And I mean like
Yes.
this thing could shine up the dark.
Yes.
So could I, but that's for different reasons.
I take the gun. I take everything I found.
Okay, you just...
Well, we do have a thief in our midst.
Hey, I'm invisible. No one knows I'm doing this.
I
A
know.
20 in stealth is not the same as having the
No,
invisibility.
literally, I casted
effect.
spell
Okay,
invisibility.
Mr.
Oh,
M, can you please...
actually casted invisibility? Okay.
Alright, Fang Pru, I need you to be specific about what you're doing. You say that you're going to Eldritch Blast everyone that's chasing you, but Eldritch Blast is an attack that only focuses on one thing. So are you just Eldritch Blasting the
not.
floor and creating an explosion, or
No,
are you
Eldritch Blast
actually aiming it at
has,
somebody?
I believe, at this level,
Oh,
at
but
least
it's
2 or 3 beams.
Fang Pri's only one level in Warlock. I
That
think.
has
Yes,
the
but it
copies.
scales off the total
Oh,
level.
he's
not
using
your
the
Oh,
book.
okay.
Oh, okay. So he used the book to cast Eldritch Blast. Okay. Yeah, that should work. So I'm not gonna make you roll to attack these guys. It's really
Yeah.
hard to miss when there's...
It's when you reach higher levels, not total levels in the class.
I see.
So at
Alright.
this level, you'd have 3 beams.
Okay,
But he's
so
casting with the
he's
book,
not
so it's
doing
just
that.
going.
I
Pow,
destroy the copy. Okay, so give me a second to read over everything that I wrote so that I understand what's going on. So I rip off the pages and put the pages that I copied from Nimble. Yes, I do that. Use quick hand to do it fast. I will Eldritch blast it in front everyone that's chased. Oh, so are you trying to Eldritch Blast the book? Are you trying to? Is that what you're doing? Are you trying to Eldritch Blast the book? Oh, okay. So, yeah, you. I'll say yes. Yep. So, okay. Just give me a few seconds.
Go ahead.
This is
What do
literally
I
my
write?
This is literally my last chance to do what I want. So
Oh,
I need to roll. I'm using my lucky dice now. The one that got
okay.
four natural 20s.
Um,
I need to
what
get.
do I write?
I need a good roll.
What do I write on my sheet for the gun? The shiny gun.
You can write shiny gun.
Uh,
If you roll if you try to identify it, I can tell you what it does.
I cast identification.
Okay. Basically, all the gun does is it shoots bullets like a normal gun, but you know how an artificer can put light on any object and it will
Yes.
emit a light in the darkness?
Yes.
That's what the gun does. It's as if it's as if another artificer put light on this gun. So this gun is just forever a light.
So it shoots bullets and it has a built-in flashlight.
Yep.
Ooh.
So you just got a pretty standard gun for this day and age.
Yeah, but which type of gun? Is it like a shotgun, a sniper, a pistol?
Probably a pistol.
Okay, Fang Pru, upon you raising the hand with the book in it, about to show everyone that it's about to Eldritch Blast. At that moment, the child that Leroy shot grabs the book and starts darting off with it. He opens the book and then chucks it to the ground, realizing there's no pages in it. Uh, of which you are now Fang Pru's now surrounded by a bunch of guys. And at this moment, Mino, Digger, Limpton T, Nimble, and Leroy if he wants to, you find Fang Pru surrounded by people.
Do we want to get out of here?
Babbler Bubbly,
Mr.
hit him with your
Fang Pru,
fist.
you do not need to type in. You do not need to DM me. Everyone knows where you are now.
Um, is a gun the
So,
pistol?
what do you
Or
mean
shit?
what do you mean that there's paper in it? What do you mean that there's paper in the book? Because thought I read that you ripped out all the pages and was gonna set.
Oh,
Eldritch Blast.
he put paper in there that I gave to him earlier.
Oh, okay. But wait, just the paper? There's nothing written on it? Yes, the gun is a pistol, Leroy. If
Okay, thank you.
there was nothing written on the paper, then I'm afraid it still happens exactly how it happened.
Well.
It's the copy of Nimble's book that no one can
Oh.
read. Oh, okay. So what? Everybody still arrives around this time, but the child looks at the pages and are like, "What does this even say?" He's kind of turning it. He turns the book upside down, then turns it back the normal way, flips through the pages, and said, "It's nothing but numbo jumbo."
It's magic. You're too young to understand. Wait, can I see the child?
Can you?
Can I hear him talking?
Yes, you can see the child. You need to roll deception for me.
Alright, hold on.
Can I use a calm emotion on the crowd that probably has gathered by now?
I got a 17.
Okay. The child will then take another look at the book and then look back at you and say, "Then how do you read magic?"
It's something that only I can understand. And I put out my hands. I'm speaking telepathically to him, by the way.
Okay.
Come here. I'll teach it.
The child will then walk towards you, holding the book, and then kind of just the book.
I feel like someone's going to get stabbed, like, right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
child.
think so too.
Gang, let's get out of here. Dimension door.
Goddamn dimension door. You run away from the crowd. Okay.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I use calm emotion.
So can you please remind me how many
Bam!
people can go through
I'm
the dimension
gone.
door? How many people?
Only
can go
one person, so I point to Fang Pru.
Okay. So
Fang Pru, you want to come?
where are you dimension dooring to?
To the. Can I dimension door outside the tent or to the
Fang Pru
entrance of
said
the tent?
sure.
I don't think that the range of dimension door would be able to do that.
How far would you say the door is, the entrance? Because it's 300 feet.
Yeah, no.
Okay, well, I'm just getting out of here.
Okay. What I can tell you is that you can get to probably the end of the shopping area closest to you. Like the closest exit to the shopping area, you can get to there.
Alright. Alright,
So-
cool.
DM?
That works.
All right.
DM, do you rule pistols as light weapons?
Yes.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
Nimble and Fang Pru just kind of get out of there. Mino, Digger, and Limpton T and Leroy, you're right now looking at a bunch of very angry thieves.
I'm invisible. While I'm doing this, I like to infuse my other pistol with repeating shot and put the other bullet from my pistol into it as well.
So are you taking the infusions off and putting them on the light pistol?
No, I'm adding another infusion to the pistol since I can infuse one more item.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Ooh, so that means I have two pistols with repeating shots, infinite ammo, and explosive rounds.
It just means that you cannot add any more infusions until you take the infusions off of those guns.
Yeah, I know that. I know that.
Yeah, just reminding. Okay, so again, apart from Leroy, who's invisible, everyone else is staring at a bunch of really angry thieves. So, Mino, Digger, and Lipton T, you're in danger.
No, I'm not. Bam.
Before I get out of
You
there
didn't
with
hear
Fang
me
Pru,
earlier, but I yelled, "Fuck this shit, I'm out." Bam.
do you just leave?
Yes, I am using my spells.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Before I leave,
Why
I
don't
told
we just beat them up?
the group, I'll be right back. I gotta get rid of this book.
Give me a moment. I have to remember what the Here you go.
As Nimble
Bam!
and Fang Pru, get to the shopping area district,
Just on the top of a 3-story building, running away.
the pages
That's
from the
me.
magic, the pages that Fang Pru ripped out from the magic book, and the book cover containing all the pages of Fang Pru's copy of Nimble's book, they begin to glow. The pages of the copy of Nimble's book fall onto the floor as the cover and the pages disappear, and what appears in Nimble's hand is what the book was meant to look like before Fang Pru ripped it. So basically, the book put itself back together.
Hey, Fang Pru, look at this. Well, I don't know what your plan to do with the book is, but I want to give it back to Hunter.
Okay. Yep. Okay, so you're screwed. So the child. Does everybody remember the child that Leroy tried to buy from?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you don't see the book in your hand anymore.
Oh my god.
At that moment,
Oh.
this is where things get good. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the narrative.
So, anyways, I started blasting.
Okay, Nimble, Fang Pru, or at least
Fang Pru
Nimble.
said shotgun.
Nimble, you turn around. Fang Pru, you look behind Nimble to see the girl that Leroy was buying from holding the book. She opens it.
Child, 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 child. Look,
I shoot her in the head.
no, you're not with us.
Upon
I am.
It's me and
I
Fang.
am.
as you say
I'm just
child,
invisible.
as you're constantly saying child, 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 she's flipping through the pages.
Look, child, child, child.
Fang Pru
Okay,
said
I
you're
will
taking
buy
her.
everything from your store. I will give you all the money you want. Just give me that book. Listen, Fang Pru, I'm about to blast her out of here. Just give me a second.
Upon you saying that, she stops on a page and says, she raises her hand, and this child says, Castle of my domain. At this moment, even Mino, Digger, and Leroy and Limpton T can feel this. The ground begins to shake. You guys can hear the
Thanks.
crackling of stones as they begin to rip off of the ground and walls around you from buildings. They begin to go
Nimble, what's in
flying.
that book?
They begin to go flying. Can everybody please roll a d20, and if you get above your armor class, you got hit by a rock.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do the damage.
No,
Let me check
no.
my armor.
Thank God for my shit roll. 7. I'm good.
I got a natural 1. Let's fucking go.
Yes, because of Bruce.
What are we
Only
rolling
good
now?
time when you
I can't
roll a
Just
one.
roll a
D20.
d20, and if you get above your armor class, you got hit by a rock.
Yes.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
not there, so I can't get hit by rocks.
No, you're getting
the
hit by a
whole
rock as well.
kingdom.
It's
The
happening
whole-
everywhere.
But I'm
Yeah,
on the top
it's a
of
big-
a roof.
Yeah, that means that
Who would
you're
be
literally
standing
seeing the
on the
roof
top
come
of the roof
crackling
with
off.
rock?
Just roll the d20.
The rocks
this
are
is the-
flying from the ground.
So who got over their armor class?
I don't think I
Definitely
did.
not anyone here against mine.
This is the first time I've actually
Just barely
loved
missed
a
me.
small roll.
Okay, so you're all watching this happen. The ground is shaking. You're seeing rocks come flying towards you guys and flying off into the distance. You guys are nimbly dodging it, managing to dodge each and all of the rocks. But as you're doing it, you can also see what the rocks are coming together to form.
Oh no.
The rocks smash together and kind of end up churning and molding into another building material. Uh, and after about 15 minutes of you guys dodging rocks and watching this form, Fang Pru, Nimble, you are in the bottom floor of a towering castle. Um, Limpton T, Leroy, Digger, and Mino, you watch as the outside of the castle forms. Rocks begin flying, towering up. It's like Lego, how it just keeps on going up and up and up.
Oh god, it's forming the thing
rock-
from the Fantastic Four.
the gray and white rocks that were making the buildings that people were living in before churn and mold into sort of a black obsidian, and it just continues to tower up.
Oh no, it's even more elementals.
The small overlay for windows, you just see red lights come flashing out of it, and at the top, the cone spire, you just see a small child holding a book in a black robe, vampire-like robe. So
Oh no, they
sum up
stole
what
the book.
happened, buildings are destroyed. Buildings are destroyed. They're completely gone. Nimble and Fang Pru are in the bottom floor of the newly found castle, and everyone else is kind of just looking at this castle like, what just happened?
Okay, and she's
And-
standing on top.
Yep.
It'd be really bad if I were to find some gunpowder around.
Hey, Leroy. How many of these polymorph potions can you make? Is it very complicated?
Nah, it's not that complicated. Just need some fall flower and some other ingredients.
Okay. I chuck my potion of polymorph and turn into a giant eagle.
Huh.
I just need to check. Leroy, was that the polymorph potion you gave her? Because remember, this type of polymorph potion, unless specifically made to turn her into an eagle, we don't know what this will turn her into. So,
Yeah, it's a mystery one.
did you make an eagle?
It's a mystery one.
It's the mystery one?
No, it's
Yeah.
the potion that no, it's
Hey, Duke,
alter
you're
stealth
finally
potion,
awake.
which the user can pick which other how they look.
Okay, that's fine. So yeah, Mino, I just need to know, are you in your Firbolg form or are you in your Minotaur form?
A minotaur form.
Okay, cool. You guys watch as Mino's horns just slowly disappear. His arms begin to expand and stretch. He begins to grow feathers like Nimble, and his legs just get compressed and stretched at the bottom, adding claws. Minnow, you are now a giant eagle.
I grab Leroy and fly up.
Okay. Are you flying towards the castle?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
flying towards the girl.
Before I get to what you're doing, Digger and Lipton Tea, what are you guys gonna do now?
Being the genius I am, I'm gonna run directly towards the stone structure.
Are you just gonna Naruto run across the buildings, jumping towards it?
Yes, I am.
Jesus.
All right, Digger, what are you doing?
I'm just walking back on the tops of rooftops, just going back to like the thing. You
Well,
know,
maybe I have to
back
admit
to the
if
cart so I
they.
can drive it back to y'all.
This is basically Leroy as Mino is just carrying him.
Shooting everyone?
So Digger, are you walking towards the castle or are you walking away from it?
I said I'm going to grab the cart because I'm the only one who can drive it by themselves.
Oh, okay. And you're just gonna
I
make
am
your way.
100% sure of that too.
All right. So I will then go to Mino and Leroy because after I deal with what's going on there, uh, then then everybody can meet up together and they can all tackle this together.
Oh no, I
The
found the
child,
cart. It's all
Mino,
cinder blocks.
Mino, a a giant eagle isn't very stealthy, is it? They're very big. They're very big.
Depends on
They're very
depends
large.
if they're
They're
the
very
same
loud.
color as their background.
So-
So if the eagle was black and the whole area is dark, then that would basically mean the eagle is stealthy.
So just give me a second. Oh my god, I love this dice. The child.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, if I get one more roll like that, I'm changing. The child can see you, Mino and Leroy, and she opens up the
I'm
book, quickly
invisible.
flipping, and she lets out her hand and says, "Magic missile."
While she's doing it, can I do a 360 nose? Can I just trick shot and shoot her?
Roll to hit with disadvantage. Because
What's
360
the
no
command
scopes.
for disadvantage again?
5, 9, 13, 16, 20, 23,
What's the
24.
command for disadvantage? Oh yeah, I rolled twice.
28. Mino, Leroy, you take 28 damage.
Oh, but I'm invisible.
Mino is holding you, so you'll take the same amount of damage as Mino. You'll can be
How much?
considered a simultaneous being.
How much again?
So, 28.
28. Oh no, I have
What did
1
what did you
HP.
roll?
Wait, Leroy, are you at 1 HP?
1 HP.
And you can't be healed.
Oh my god, you're still a zombie.
But guess what, Leroy?
Um,
There's one good thing. When you are considered unconscious, when you get knocked unconscious, before that, you can roll a d20, and if you get above 10, then the amount of damage that you lost, you gain back in hit points.
Okay.
So you have a chance of not dying.
Oh no.
I have 1.
A question.
Okay, so
Is magic missile armor class independent?
magic missile doesn't have a roll to hit. It's just straight damage.
Hold
Also,
on, wait.
It's
So-
over 26.
Mino, just roll for your health. Roll for your health. You might have a better
this-
chance. Just roll. 4d10
DM
plus 4.
Wait,
the,
Mino.
the giant eagle has 26
No.
HP.
Roll for your health. Roll
You
for
have
your health.
to-
You have
wait.
You need a chance. Roll for your health.
Actually, alter self doesn't change how much health you have when you transform into the animal. You still have
Yes.
your original health.
So how much health did you have before you were a giant eagle?
I mean, the giant eagle has 26 HP.
Yeah, but
No,
you keep
it
the
doesn't.
same
Original form.
you keep the same health as your minotaur form. You're just a giant eagle.
I thought it was like wild shape.
It's not
No.
Where
wild shape.
you have at the beast full HP, and when
No,
you
it's just- no,
get
it's
below
just-
it,
It's just you keep your same health. You're just a giant eagle, and you have giant eagle stats.
Okay. you are the boss.
Yeah,
Also,
I want to make this
what was it?
easy and simple.
28. Okay, it was it?
Can I ask-
28.
Okay, give me
Um,
a second.
Can I ask something? How does disadvantage work again?
You
have to
take
roll
the
twice.
Just
one,
roll twice.
and you
You
take
roll
the
2
one
dice
that's the
and you
least.
take the worst.
You take the
Thank
worst
Okay, the
one.
Can I
lowest number I
intimidate the
rolled
girl
was
to
a
give me the
13,
book?
and the highest was a nat 20.
So
Okay,
13 you
well,
take.
it did not. It like no, you did not 360 no scope the girl.
Aw.
Can I intimidate the girl to give me back the book? You are right now at the bottom of the castle, so you and Nimble are at the lowest level of the castle, and you would have to start making your way up. You can't just shout. You cannot just shout through the castle, "Give me back the book!" You can't do a flippin' Luffy thing where he just shouts and people know that he's talking. You can't do that.
Let's be stealthy about this, Fang. We don't know who's in here. She might have summoned guards or something.
I mean, unless you have thaumaturgy, which allows you to boost your voice 3 times the amount.
So,
Alright.
Mino, how much health do you have now?
11.
Okay. Wow, I'm doing a lot of damage to people today.
Yeah.
Yay.
I
Okay.
feel nothing.
Shush, Limpton Tea, I hit you with Circle of Death. So, Mino, you and Lee just got hit by a magical force, which kind of blasted you back a little bit, but you quickly regain your air. You are very much hurt. Feathers are falling off of you.
Wait, is being a zombie a condition afflicting me?
You're not necessarily a zombie. You're just undead.
I mean, is the undead basically afflicting me as a condition?
No. It's more so. It's more
You
so.
turned undead.
It's more so if your race was human, it swaps it around so then your race is undead. And yes,
Basically, a turn undead spell.
There is an actual race titled undead. like just straight undead. There's a race
I
called
was gonna
vampire, there's a race called zombie, there's a race called lich, and then there's just a race called undead.
I was gonna say
Wow.
if it's a condition, then I was gonna cast all lesser restoration, which removes a condition affecting me.
Nice try, but the deck of many things is too powerful.
Wow.
Anyway, so Mino, Leroy, what's your plan?
Wait, is Mino bleeding?
Mino
Probably.
is losing feathers, meaning that in bird sense, he is severely damaged.
Oh, I was gonna say if Mino's bleeding, then I can use a fall flower and his blood to transform into him, his race.
Would that count as a eagle or would it count as a minotaur? I don't know. But yeah, Mino, what's your plan? You have Leroy in your clutches. He can try to do something, but overall, you're taking him places. So what's the plan?
How far away am I? From
You
her.
are pretty far away, like probably about 60 feet away from the character, from the girl. You still have like
Giant
60
eagle
feet
has
to
a
fly.
speed of 80 feet, and I make a swoop and I try to grab either her or the book with my talons.
Okay, make a sleight of hand,
Sleight of hand. Oof, with eagle
which is
stats.
dexterity.
Dexterity. Oh god. No. Natural
got this.
one.
Oh,
Oh.
you go to grab the girl, but end up grabbing the pole to the flag of the castle.
Wait,
And now
that
you're-
means I'm closer, right?
Yeah, you're being held by him.
Ooh, I would like to give him another shot.
What do you mean?
Can I just come in riding
Shoot with the pistol.
on the cart at this point?
At like Digger and Limped Tea, you've now just reached the entrance of the castle. So like massive doors.
As I stated, I went and grabbed the cart.
Mm-hmm.
What cart?
We have a cart,
Oh.
horse and carriage.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah,
Yes.
but like they're flying in the air. You're on the ground.
With
Yes,
the cart.
but it would be less conspicuous, wouldn't it?
I rolled a
I
15
suppose so.
to hit her.
Okay. What's her armor class? With the cloak.
I'm not sure. What is her armor class?
Her armor class with
I'm
the cloak
actually
is
still
16.
surprised that most of us don't have
Oh,
magic
come
items.
on! One!
This cloak is very magical, so this armor
Oh.
cloak's armor class like it sets any creature's armor class to 16. So this is a commoner who put on a cloak and now her armor class is 16.
Can I use a
fortunate.
pistol?
It's time to lift a magic item off of somebody.
So you go to shoot with your pistol and it misses. Mino, your talon is still grabbed to the pole, and basically what you're doing now is you're spinning around the pole. You're still holding onto the pole and you're just spinning around. It's like if you
Ha ha ha! Spinning around, spinning around.
it's like if you it's like how when you grab a pole to make you turn around faster, and then you keep on running, except you're still holding onto the pole and you're just spinning around in circles.
I oh.
You are yes, it's that. That it's literally that, except faster. Where are at this point? You're still in the bottom of the castle. So the reason why I'm with Mino is because Mino, if she keeps being close to this child, he's gonna take damage a lot. So
By the way, Vampru did pick me up and start climbing somewhere.
oh, okay. Climbing what? Because you guys are right now inside the castle. So there's obviously stairs to go up, but just start climbing. Kind of weird.
Where are we going?
Get in!
Limped Tea and Digger just just come in through the front doors and say, "Get in!"
Get in the car.
Alright, bet.
Can I just say something? I've shot her twice and missed twice.
You're a bad
Leroy
shot.
This light gun is too bright.
My
So the
eyes,
kid caused
they
all of
burn.
this, huh?
It's really weird because you're an artificer, so you're proficient with guns, and yet you're still missing.
Today's just not his day.
Can I rush towards the child?
You are right now with Fang Pru and Nimble, so you're at the bottom level of the castle. So if you want to get to this child, you're gonna have to start climbing up a lot of stairs.
I'm gonna just walk up the wall.
Casually.
I can allow you to do that. So you just start walking up the wall. Just did it. So Digger, Fang Pru, and Nimble, what do you want to do? Because obviously you guys can't walk up walls. Fang Pru can climb, but
All right. We'll be there with
What
you,
you think?
Limpton.
Fighter climb.
Well,
Activate.
I was just thinking that, but no.
I don't think I have that. How tall is the wall?
the wall goes up very high. This is a very high castle,
I need
so
specifically how many feet?
uh, uh, 170 feet.
Okay. I take out my rope.
Okay,
My 200 feet of rope.
nice.
Is he
And
gonna
my
climb?
grappling hook.
Are you just gonna throw your rope up 175 feet?
I'm not. I'm gonna get Mino to throw it.
Mino's not with you.
Who here has the highest strength? Because I only have 12.
What if I Eldritch Blast it up?
Wait. The monk can run up walls.
Yeah.
You can just take the end.
Yeah.
Limpton T just grabs it and carries you guys up.
No, he grabs the end and
Who
we
has-
climb up.
Fang Pro has a strength of 20.
Yes. And you're already up there.
No, Fang Pru's with you, so
Oh, wait.
you can give
we
it to Fang Pru and he'll just chuck it up though.
Wait. No, can't Fang Brute just climb the wall?
He can climb, yes.
Stab him
Um,
climb the wall.
I can imagine this. Fang Pro
There's
throwing the
flippin'
rope over the castle.
stairs directly to your left. Why are we talking
never
about walking up
specified where
walls
they
and
were.
climbing?
I can just imagine this, that Fang Pro just throws a rope and it somehow hits me for 1 damage and it knocks me unconscious.
You just get whiplashed by a rope.
That could happen. I could see that.
I
don't
don't
trust the
trust stairs.
I mean, yes, you could have guards or something.
True. So, Limpton T is walking up the wall. I'll say around about this time, he's already halfway up the castle.
I do have a walking speed of 50 feet.
And then if he uses dash,
Yeah.
then 100.
Mm-hmm.
You
Oh,
throw
he's just
the rope.
casually walking.
I would say do a strength check, but we all know unless you get a natural 1, this is going to go perfectly, so...
I mean, even if I get a natural 1, I get a 9.
Exactly. But if you get a natural 1, it's an automatic fail no matter what you get, so
You
that's
want
why
me
I
to
said it.
roll?
Yes, this is my rules.
Gotcha.
Oh wow.
That's
So-
a casual 25.
Leroy throws the rope. It goes
I don't
soaring
think that's what he.
Wait, what do you mean I throw the rope? I am
I
nowhere
mean, not
near
Leroy. Fang
there.
Pru.
That's
Fang Pru.
Limpton.
Fang Pru throws the rope.
Oh,
It goes
Fang Pru, yeah.
soaring into the sky. It gets to the top of the castle and rests there. And then as soon as somebody pulls it, it comes back down.
Oh.
I gave
me a
him
rope, you
the
didn't give
end
me
that
anything
was
to keep it up there.
attached.
Just give it to me.
I have a
I'll
grapple
hold it
hook.
while going up.
I literally bought the grappling hook specifically for this situation.
You told me you got out rope. A 20-foot rope.
And a grappling
Oh
hook.
no,
I said
he said
grappling hook.
grappling.
Okay.
Also,
yeah,
yeah,
but like...
I'm
Your
sorry, but-
assumption is
Okay,
wrong.
so this is
I'm
what
sorry,
this
but
is what a grappling
grapple
hook
goes
does.
170 feet.
So this is what a grappling hook does. There's a rope that automatically has a hook at the end of it and affixes
So you can attach
affixes
as
it
much
to the
rope
hook.
to a grappling hook as you can. That's how they work. Period.
Fine.
Oh my
He throws
god.
it up, and the hook grabs
It's the
onto the
hook that
ledge.
you're buying,
There's now
not
a
the rope
massive
attached to
rope.
it.
There's now a massive rope in the center of the room, going all the way to the top. You can all climb it.
He be dashing, he be rolling.
Well
So-
then, let's go get that child. Kill the child.
So don't touch the child. So you guys, you're climbing up the rope. I'll get to Mino in a second, but I just want to do this. So at this
Grappling
moment,
hook. When
you guys have been
tied to the
climbing
end
for a
of
while.
rope.
At this moment, you guys have been climbing for a while. Limpton T has stopped for a second to let you guys catch up, and is just staring at you guys. And at this moment, you
During
guys
that,
look around and you guys
can
can
I
see
just start-
statues of these sort of like weird devil things. They're like basically they're gargoyles. They're gargoyles. They're there. They look like devil things. They're gargoyles. But after a while, you guys start to hear the crackling of stone.
Oh no.
Am I gonna have to do some knocking of heads? Or is this something else?
I'll give you
Gonna
all one thing to do. So, Digger, what do you want to do?
I'm going to cast Detect Magic on the gargoyle.
Okay? The gargoyles are magic.
Um,
If the castle start moving, everybody please just let me know what you're doing, because at the moment, apart from Mino and Leroy, everyone needs to make a move or tell me that they're not doing anything so then I can get this on the way.
during the time
I-
they're climbing up, can I keep shooting the child?
I'll get to you in a second, Leroy. Hide and climb. You can't hide. It's a straight rope. You're on a rope. You can't hide on a rope.
I mean, you could swing it so it's in the shadow.
Yes, and then it will go in the... Do you know the pendulum effect?
Yes, but you can grab onto the wall if
You're
you're
not
playing
hiding
through.
on a rope. No. Limpton.
There are many ways of actually hiding on a rope.
I'ma just
Like the
dash up.
Tanuki Gakure no Jutsu.
Are you just gonna run?
Oh my god.
Huh?
Is that...
I'm
Are you
gonna
just
dash
running?
the
Is that
rest
what
of
you're
the
doing?
way up. Yeah.
The Tanuki Gakure no Jutsu just means
We get it. The
hide in
point
a
is he
place
said
where
no, it's
people-
not happening.
Limpton T...
people rarely look
Okay.
up.
Fang
at
Prue,
a
Digger,
45
and
degree
Nimble,
angle.
you just see Limpton T darting it for the top. He ran off.
Go, 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 go.
Nimble, what do you want to do?
I'm just climbing the rope, right?
Yes. And you can start to hear the
All right, yeah.
crackling of stone.
Oh. Hey, Fang.
Okay, I would like to know what's the school of magic on the gargoyles? I have a feeling it's either conjuration or transmutation, depending on the type of gargoyles these are.
It's the conjuration one.
So these things are alive presently.
Yes. They are.
Oh, no.
Okay, so Digger, you can tell that because
They
they're
are
conjuration.
gargoyles in a literal sense.
These are gargoyles who literally live by turning themselves into stone and turning themselves into fleshy bodies. So they can turn themselves into their normal flesh form where they can easily be hit, and then they can turn themselves back into stone, and whatever they touch turns to stone as well. So
I have
if
a
they're
quick
grabbing
thing to
you and they
state.
decide to go into their stone form, you're going to be in the stone form as well.
I have a quick thing to state.
What?
Gargoyles are actually a monster in 5th edition.
Yes, I know. I can't play by normal rules. It's a weakness. I can't do it.
Yes, I understand that statement, but they're CR2 creatures, which is kind of hilarious.
Yeah. Okay, so
Because
this
you have
Nimble,
to either
you're the
have
last one to do
a
something.
magical attack hitting them,
Nimble, you're the
or
last one to do
something
something.
made of adamantine.
Hold on, Digger. I have to listen to
silver.
the DM. Digger, give me 1 second. I have to listen to the. What's up, DM?
Nimble, you are the last person to do something. After you do an action, something's gonna happen.
All right. So what can I currently see? Like, I can just
bunch
see
of
everybody.
statues of weird demonic creatures, and you can hear stone moving. Lipton Tea has just darted running off, and Fang Pru has jumped off the rope and is right now clinging to the wall.
Let's see. I'm just gonna keep. So can I like jump on a roof or anything? Like, are there any like?
No, you guys haven't reached the top yet, and there are no like roofs and all, or anything like that. Basically, you're allowed to tell me that you do nothing, or you just prepare yourself. You're allowed to just
Don't
do
tell
that.
me
I
we're gonna kidnap a princess, aren't we?
Oh, I don't have any potions left.
You
Or do
could
I?
just
Do I
say,
have
"I
any
prepare
potions
myself."
left?
You have 4 more
I-
polymorph potions for your
I
rabbits.
click my
Oh,
boots.
wrong.
Okay, so
I
you
just
now
click
have
my
increased
boots.
speed, but does that increase your climbing speed?
I have a
Who?
quick question. Does anyone have Dimension Door left? Because that will be more useful than anything else.
I do.
Okay, don't use that until we get our hands on who we're kidnapping.
Okay.
If we are kidnapping somebody.
Did you guys forget
Okay.
who's at the top of the tower?
Are we really
a
doing the whole
child.
princess at the top of a tower trope?
It's not
A
a
child.
princess. It's a child who stole a magic book and made a castle.
Man, I didn't know children could read.
I mean, it's kind of surprising in the city of Thieves, that's for sure.
Oh my
Well,
god.
Who's
we
teaching
don't
them how to
have
read?
anyone to
Like,
read it.
seriously.
Someone taught somebody else to read that book, which they might
Okay,
have listed
so-
in the end.
I'll say at this moment, the crackling starts to get louder until the crackling is then replaced with a screeching wail. Not a whale, like a wailing.
Oh.
All of a sudden, you guys look around and you see 4 gargoyles are surrounding you guys. They begin to take flight, and they are now going to charge and attack Lipton Tea before he runs away.
They're attacking me.
Yes.
Big mistake. Alright,
So
well,
one
since
is
they're
going to attack
attacking
you before
me-
you run away.
Yeah, well, since they're attacking
What's
me
your armor class?
wait, let me talk. Since they're attacking me and I haven't attacked anyone today, Sanctuary effect activates and they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
13 is what they
Natural
have to
20.
pass. Oh my god.
I'm changing it. I'm getting the blue dice.
No, I want revenge on those dice.
Here we go.
Did they all attack or was it just one?
Alright. One of them attacks.
Yeah.
So, I now have my new blue dice. Let's see how good they are.
Yay.
So,
Let's hope we don't
that's a
die.
natural 20 to stop your thing, and he's going to attack you.
Let's see.
No, 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 no. It happened again.
What? What happened?
A
A
20.
natural 20 to hit Limpton Tea.
Are you serious?
See this.
Wait, is Digger in reach? Digger,
Limpton
you
Tea
can
ran
negate.
off, so I'll say no.
What are they attacking
Yeah.
me with?
They're just like, they're attacking you with their claw attack.
Mm.
So actually, the attack is, 23, but because it's a natural 20, it's just an instant crit.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, Limpton Tea, you take damage. Enjoy, my friend.
For some reason, they just see Mr. Cruz just
It's
start
slashing damage,
flying.
so.
To be honest, I just expected Limpton Tea to say no.
Well,
I mean, as soon as he did that, I'm activating Hellish Rebuke.
22 damage, Limpton Tea.
22, easy.
Easy.
Who has Shatter?
Me.
Well,
So, after one of them attacks Limpton Tea, another one is going to attack Nimble, and then another one is going to attack Fangpro.
First things first, reaction to that one gargoyle. Pow. Let's see. So this one. Alright. And then I use Hellish Rebuke, and that's 23 damage to the gargoyle.
Okay. Yeah. So as he attacks you, you immediately hit him with
They have to
Hellish
make a
Rebuke.
dexterity saving throw, though.
Oh, he has to make a dexterity saving throw? Okay.
Yep.
That's a natural 1.
Hell yeah.
This blue dice is very weird. So he takes the full damage. And at that moment, he just turns to stone immediately with an air and begins falling. But then as you watch him fall towards the ground, before he even hits the ground, he starts breaking off into dust pieces. So now there's only
These
3
things
of
are
them.
considered
It doesn't work like that?
inorganic.
Yeah, we wanted to shatter the castle.
Oh. So
Oh, no.
the next one is going to attack Nimble, and then the other one is going to attack Fang Prue.
Oh, right.
There's three of them.
DM, as the gargoyles are attacking them, they just see Mr. Cuddles just starts flying up.
Okay. It misses both of you.
Alright. Did it just get, like, super low?
Yeah, they fly towards you to hit you, and they just completely miss. So now, this is gonna go in terms of who has the highest dexterity. So, whoever has the highest dexterity goes first. The next one goes second.
Can we just roll initiative?
Yeah, sure. Let's just do that. It's better that way.
Oh, wait.
When you guys reach the top, Mino and Leroy will then roll
16.
initiative, and
16 as
things
well.
will. So 16.
16 for me.
Okay. Give me a second. I need to get initiative ready. Wait, it's not here. It's this one. So.
Oh, come
Why is
on!
this always...
All right. So
we're rolling
Nimble,
initiative,
what was
aren't we?
yours?
Yep.
Nimble, what was yours?
16.
16. Limpton, what was yours?
16.
Okay. Who has the
Limpton,
highest
yeah. Limpton does.
I
Okay.
do.
Why is Leroy's... 1. Or 2, rather. Oh my god.
Okay.
How the heck
Fang
did I
Prue,
roll
what
nat
is your
1?
Fang Prue? What is your initiative? 7. Okay. Digger, what's your initiative?
Digger got a 15.
Oh, okay, so he is before Fang. Okay, so, and then there's the 3 gargoyles. Give me the dice. 16, but he is lower than both Nimble and Limpton, so he's gonna go after them. And then 19! And 9. So, gargoyle. And then 1 after. No, go back here. Typing is hard. Okay, so at the top of the initiative is Gargoyle number 1. He is now going to attack Nimble.
Oh.
16.
My armor class is 17.
Okay, he misses. Next is Limpton T. You get to have a go.
Let's see. First things first, I'm gonna use what's it called? Wholeness of body, and I regain 39 HP. So let's do that real quick. And then next, I'm gonna use my secondary action to attack. I'm gonna attack. What's the closest gargoyle to me?
The closest gargoyle to you is the one attacking Fang Pro.
Gotcha. And how far away is that from me in feet?
Sorry, I dropped my blue dice. I'm putting away all my blue dice except for the D20.
Bro.
No, I'm using the D20, but for my blue one. But all the other ones, I'm using my old ones because they're fine. So the closest one to you is the one attacking Digger. What do you want to do?
How many feet away is it?
You ran so about 50 or so, maybe 40.
50 feet. Gotcha. So I go up to that one, and then I attack.
Okay, cool. Roll to hit.
Let's see, does 12 hit?
No.
Alright, well, I'm going to spend a key point to have 2 extra attacks. Let's see. Natural 1, my luck. That definitely doesn't hit. And then number 2.
It's 13. You need to get an armor class of 13.
That works.
Alright, so 21 hits. And then it's damage.
If you get a
8
natural
damage.
20, then it's a crit.
Of course.
So 8 damage, and also what's it called? Since I used Fury of Blows and I'm with the Way of the Open Hand, that monster falls prone.
Okay.
Well, it needs to do a dex saving throw first.
Yeah.
It falls down the tower.
And that's a natural 1 for the dex. So
There
he
you
is
go.
now stunned and prone. So he begins to fall. He continues to fall. He continues to fall until he hits the ground. So he's now going to take falling damage.
I think you got
1,
him.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Good hit.
Mm-hmm.
He is now on 5 health. Next will be Nimble.
Okay. So there's only 2 of them, right?
Only 2 of them are flying at the moment. There's one all the way at the bottom of the ground, but he is severely hurting.
Alright, I'm gonna throw up a hand, cast Eldritch Blast, and at this level, I get 3 beams. So I'm gonna shoot. I gotta. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot 3 at just one of them.
Okay.
So let me roll the hit.
You need to beat
plus-
13.
Okay. D20 plus 9. 1 hit. How much? 13?
Yep.
Alright, let's see what this last one is. They all
They all
hit.
hit. Okay, roll damage.
Alright. $21.
Jesus. Okay, so the one that you're hitting, it's now on 4 health, and it just goes as the blast just erupts through his body. You can even feel the vibrations going through him as he's just hit with a massive otherworldly power. He is up against the wall now, or at least he is back up against the wall. After Nimble is the gargoyle that he just attacked. So he's going to go up to Nimble and smack him square in the face.
That's
That's a
valid.
natural 20
Okay.
for my
Okay.
blue dice.
We doing the counter? What? Hey, folks at home, how many has it been so far?
If you go back to episode 3, I did a counter, and that's how I know I got 4 natural 20s. This is my...
Yeah.
I think this is my 3rd one today.
I can't even remember. Okay, so how much damage do I take?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, times 2 because of the crit.
Yep. So 12.
All right.
Uh,
Oh wait. Oh sorry.
Digger, it's now your turn. Fang Pru, are you saying that's probably the way I'm rolling it instead of it being the actual dice?
It could be.
Well, then I'm
Or
not
your dice
changing
is
that.
just lucky.
I'm not changing that. Hey, I want natural 20s, man. That's literally the best
that
thing you
is
can get.
fair.
Can you share with me?
Actually, I think I might consider fudging the dice just so that I don't get
Get
annoyed with
natural
them.
20s all the time.
Wait,
Yes.
he hasn't even been fudging the dice?
No.
Ah.
Honest DM. That's unheard of.
What? What? All right, then I'll be the first. Digger. Digger, it's your turn. Digger.
I think Divga might be AFK, so we can just.
All right, we'll skip Digger. Gargoyle.
Yeah.
There's Gargoyle number 3. He is going to go fly up to Limpton T, seeing his friend go flying to the ground, and he's going to attack Limpton T.
What?
Okay, that is a 19 to hit. Actually,
Damn.
no, that's a 22 to hit. Actually,
Damn.
Wow.
because that's +3 to his hit.
That's mean.
You gonna start crying?
Yeah, I am.
You just hear a wild Limpton T start wailing in tears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You take 19 damage.
That's math, children.
You take 19 damage.
That was some good counting. That was some good counting right there.
Thank you, I try hard. Fang Pro, it's your turn. I should be on that show saying, "Are you smarter than a 3rd grade?" Or
I think you'd lose.
probably. I'm not good at math.
I don't think a 3rd grader is math.
Yeah, I'm not good at meth. I mean math.
Ah ha ha ha.
We just all
Man.
start crying randomly. Just.
What's with the crying?
Fang, you
It's a
need to
normal
have
thing
your
today, apparently.
turn.
Is Fangs have Digger and Fangs just gone and died on us? Probably
going
so.
They're going on a date
Or
without us. How dare
They just keeled over on their
Fang Pru
desk.
said,
They're
how
out.
far is the girl up?
You guys only have a little bit further up to go. This is literally like the last defense in order to get to where she is. You could continue climbing and eventually you'll reach the top, but the gargoyles will follow you and do damage to you along the way. Basically, if Lipton T kept running, these gargoyles would have gotten an opportunity to attack on him, and I would have been able to do damage to him. Then they would have flew to catch up to him and do damage to him again, and if he kept running,
I could just
another
disengage.
opportunity attack. Yeah, 60 feet probably. It's not that far away. It's really not that far away.
I'm a dash up.
Just whoop. It's not your turn. Need to wait.
Lumpton T's the kind of character who just breaks initiative and then breaks space-time itself and then goes and gets a smoothie.
That would fit. That would
I've
fit
become
his
the
character
Flash.
backstory and his goal. That would fit his goal.
Mm-hmm.
Fang Pru said
Oh my.
unseen servant next to her.
Unseen servant. Next to it. Okay, wait. So are you using unseen servant to get up to where the girl is?
I think he's putting an unseen servant near her.
Okay.
But,
If he's doing that, then I need to roll.
Is Digger back?
I've been here
Why didn't you go on your turn?
because I was thinking. Sorry.
Well, at least let me know. No, I cast it next to her. Okay, I need to roll to see if she sees it.
We'll just
Oh,
say he felt his
uh,
turn.
That's 4. That's the 4th time now. Natural 20.
Oh no.
With
Oh,
my
no. I think
blue
he's-
dice.
Blue dice, baby. Yeah.
So she feels a dark presence emit from behind her. She immediately turns around to see her dark servant, and as a reaction, she's going to cast Finger Death Kill.
Oh. Oh, she has that. Okay.
No. No.
The child. Okay, has
Dead.
finger death kill.
If it has
No.
lower
be a
than 100
fan of-
HP, it's dead.
Must be a fan of
No.
one finger death punch, you know.
And guess what? and guess what? Do you know why this book is overpowered? Do you know why?
Why?
It's because you can
Tell us,
you don't
DM.
have cantrips when using this book.
What?
Cantrips are a way of having weight be put on the caster. So after a while, if you use up all your cantrips, your body can't take you casting any more spells. With this book,
Oh.
it takes it uses itself as a medium to hold all the power, so that you can just constantly keep on dishing it out, and a toll won't be casted on your body. So what I'm saying is, she can use Finger Death Kill as much as she wants.
Yeah, well, I have my fists, so.
But she has Finger Death.
Fist.
It has
kill.
1 HP, or had 1 HP. It has negative 99 HP.
I mean, now she used her reaction, so that's good.
Yep. So now that'll be the end of Fangpru's turn.
Better
Next
get a punch in
is
the
the
face.
gargoyle. Next is the gargoyle that Limpton Thieves smacked to the ground.
I guess I'm on gargoyle duty.
It will now start flying up towards you guys, but it has to use all of its movement in order to fly up to where you guys are. So that'll be the end of its
It
turn.
would need to dash as well. What's its movement?
Its movement is 60 feet of flying, and if I use dash, it will be 120 feet. So there you go.
Yeah, it would reach us with dash, but it wouldn't be able to attack then.
Yep, exactly. So next will be Limpton.
What up?
What you doing? Attacking somebody? Smacking
I see
someone
the
in the face?
gargoyle that came back up and to say, no, get back down and punch it.
Roll to hit.
Let's see. 17.
That hits. Yep. Remember, you need to beat 13. You got way above it.
Alrighty, that's a casual 6.
Okay. Yep.
Casual.
It's dead.
Mm-hmm.
So as you just watch it fly up and then just bash it on the head, it then turns to stone immediately, and then crumbles to
I just
dust.
wanna imagine just me using the palm of my hand like a tennis racket and just.
So
Smacking
now,
it down back to the ground.
Nimble, it's your move.
Hey, whoa, I'm
Okay.
not finished. What do you mean?
Oh, are you
Oh,
not
yeah.
done yet, Limpton?
No.
Well, too bad. I'm
One
skipping
minute.
you now.
Of course
Have
he
your
has
turn. Have your
bonus
turn. Have your turn.
actions.
Have your turn. Have your turn.
Are there any more gargoyles?
Yes, there are. There's the one that's in front of Nimble who tried to attack him because he got attacked by
How
Nimble.
far away from me is it?
It's not that far away.
I'm
But
gonna charge over there and punch
because
it in
I'm
the face.
assuming that Digger and Fangpru and Nimble are still climbing, you're probably like halfway in between them all.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge into it, punch it in the face.
All right, roll to hit. How many key points do you have left?
Casual. Oh, these are just normal. I have 2 attacks per action.
Oh, okay.
23 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Could hit.
Uh,
You know.
That was just a
10 damage.
casual me saying, yeah, it hits. Oh,
Yeah.
Casual,
10
yeah.
damage.
Gentlemen and
Yep.
lady.
How much damage?
10.
Yep, it's dead. That one begins to
Nice.
crumble
Is
to
there
dust
any other
too.
gargoyles?
Gee, yep, there's one more, and it has not been touched.
I'm gonna use 1 key point and I have 2 more attacks.
Our hero, Limpton T.
22 to hit.
That hits.
That is a casual 5 damage.
Okay,
That's
cool.
actually
Has
casual.
20 health.
The first.
And then my second hit, that one does not hit, but it's fine because I hit you with a Fury of Blows, so that means the Way of the Open Hand effect activates and it has to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right, cool. Let's see if my blue dice wants to get another natural 20. Nope, it's a 9.
It falls prone.
Okay. Well, I have to make falling damage again.
I'll be right back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's now on 11 HP as he fell to the ground and got smashed.
You want to know something I wish I could have taken as a spell?
Next is Digger.
Oh.
What? Oh, yeah.
I also wish I
Wait.
had magic missile was the statement.
So,
Okay,
do I
it's
go after
time
Digger
to-
then?
You go after the gargoyle that is after Digger.
Okay, cool.
No, wait.
Okay. It's
Oh
time for
no,
my
it
best
goes
spell I
Limpton,
have at my
Nimble, Digger,
disposal.
Gargoyle, and then Fang.
Give me a moment.
Yeah, Digger, I'm
Let's
going.
see here.
So, wait, Nimble, did I not give you your turn?
No.
Fudge, okay,
He
yep,
was
it's
skip.
Nimble's turn.
He will
Okay.
skip.
I'm also I rolled a 6, but I haven't had a turn yet.
Yeah, because
And I rolled
what's
a
happening
one.
is that Leroy and Mino, you're not where the group is, so you have no clue that they're fighting gargoyles. I said that
Okay.
when they reach the top of the castle, that's when they'll reach you guys, and you guys will join their initiative. So I'll have you roll initiative after they get to the top of the castle.
Oh, I thought we were gonna be attacking the little girl while they're fighting the gargoyles.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, if you guys want, I can give you guys a move, like, to attack the girl again, but then I'll have to go back to these guys.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you guys want to try and attack the girl again?
Yep.
All right.
Question.
Yeah.
Dropping my eagle form, would it be an action or a bonus action?
Bonus action.
Okay. Bonus action. At first, I make sure we are on the roof, so not in the air. I drop my eagle form, and as an action, I cast heal on myself, which is I get plus
70 HP.
70 HP. Because I'm really hurt.
Okay.
As my action, I shoot her with my pistol.
Okay.
And
Roll to hit.
as my a 25,
Okay, yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Finally.
a 7 plus explosive.
Okay. So 7 and explosive damage. Okay. Yeah, she's severely hurting.
And do you know what happens when you have two weapon fighting?
You can attack again.
Yep, as my bonus action.
You already used your bonus action to attack.
No, that was my normal action.
Okay, well, all right. Yeah. Either way, the same thing happens. But you said bonus action. Bigger attack.
You have technically 3 actions: a move action, a main
Okay,
action, and a bonus action.
Yep.
And I'm not going to get into this because that will make the video like half an hour longer.
Man, I got an 11. I got an 11 and could have dealt 10 damage.
Okay. Well, that missed, and you just miss her. And after that,
And
we
it's
will go
Mr. Cuddles' turn.
Yep. Go. Go, Mr. Cuddles.
Go!
Wait, isn't it my turn?
No, it's
No.
Nimble's. It's Nimble's turn, but I'm giving Leroy and Mino action because I don't want them to get bored.
Is a 14 to hit?
The
There's a
14
14
does
hit.
not hit because her armor class is 17.
Oh, well, Mr. Cuddles, even though you're flying, you deal nothing.
Yep. So now we'll go to Nimble. Back with the
Okay,
gargoyles. There's
how far
one
away am I
gargoyle.
from the top?
60 feet.
60 feet, Okay, I dash climb up the rope.
Okay. Nimble, you have just reached the top of the castle.
Hey, gang!
Mino, Leroy, please roll initiative. Now you're joining the fight. And I'll roll initiative for the little girl.
20.
Okay, yep, you're at the top of the initiative.
A 16!
Yeah.
Finally above a 10.
What did you get?
16.
Okay, what's your dexterity?
Oh,
Is it higher than Limpton Tees or Nimbles?
Definitely
check.
not higher than mine.
My dexterity is at 12.
Nimble,
Your
what's your dexterity?
No, my dexterity is above 12.
Oh, okay, well then
Mine's
he goes
16.
after Nimble.
Yeah, Nimble would definitely go. Wait, what?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a miracle.
Alright, and the girl. That is an 8. She goes right before Fang. Alright, so.
Don't get near her.
Alright, so, Nimble, that was your movement speed, so you can still do something.
Oh, wait, because I had the boots that let me dash, right? Okay. So I still have my action. Do I see the girl?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. We have to type this. Oh, okay. I'm gonna need her to make a charisma saving throw, and she has to beat 18.
Natural 20. 5.
Oh my fucking god.
Wait, language.
Oh yeah. Oh,
It's fine.
It's too
Swearing in
late.
my
I
video
already
is normal.
swore a bunch this. I already swore a bunch earlier.
Me too.
Remember
So,
the
Nimble,
fuck
what
this
was
shit
supposed to
out
happen?
about?
Huh?
What was supposed to happen?
She was supposed to be banished into another plane of existence for 1 minute.
Okay.
Oh
I
yeah,
feel like
banishment.
anytime Nimble tries to cast banishment, he always fails at it.
Digger, it's your move.
He doesn't know any
Okay.
planes to banish them to.
I am going to do something to the harassing individual I am dealing with.
The gargoyle?
Yes.
It's all the
Okay.
way on the ground.
No, it's not on the ground. It's not on the ground.
Oh.
Basically, you could have done
Okay.
damage to it, Nimble.
So, I have yet to take damage this fight.
Yep.
That means I don't have to worry about using Vampiric Touch for this. Nope, I'm just gonna beat the crap out of it.
Are you just gonna jump onto the gargoyle and vampiric touch it?
No,
Aw, that would've been cool.
I'm gonna cast Holy Weapon and beat the crap out of it with a shovel.
Alright, roll to hit.
Give me a
Roll
moment.
to hit with your holy shovel.
First, Holy Weapon. Which, weirdly enough, lasts for an hour.
Holy
Huh.
shovel.
Now,
Shovel time. Da-na-na-na.
22 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
So it takes not only 1d8 plus 4, so 5 damage in this case, but
Okay.
also... Note that's magical bludgeoning.
You need to get a 6 to
I-
kill it. Or
Well,
at least- you
it's
need
also
11 to kill it.
2d8 radiant damage.
You need 11 to kill it.
8.
Okay, so 8 damage. 2, 3.
And I shall add something to it.
Okay, the gargoyle is
Math.
severely hurt.
I activate my
Trap card?
path to the grave. The next hit deals double damage.
Are you going to attack again?
I don't have a second attack.
Okay. After Digger is the gargoyle. He just smacked in the face with a shovel, and he is now going to try and grapple Digger with advantage because Digger's climbing a rope.
Uh,
That's valid.
I thought I was up on
It's
the
not
thing.
it's
because I
not
was
valid when I get a natural 20 again. Oh,
Did you?
6.
Okay.
I'm taking a picture of
Athletics,
this.
right?
I'm taking a picture of this. I'm gonna post it into the flip-in thing so you guys can see it. I'm not joking. It's another natural 20. That is
Oh,
6. That is my 6th
Oh
natural
my
20.
What dice are you using?
The blue
I
ones.
got an
I
11.
only just got these.
Oh
Hacks.
my god.
He's hacking the multiverse.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I
His
literally only
DM
just
power.
got
Who
these
said
from
get a
Zing.
gas tower?
So he now grapples Digger. He's holding Digger and he has claws, so he's going to do a little bit of damage. 1, 2, 3,
Use
4,
your
5,
hacking.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 damage to Digger.
Okay.
Digger, you are now grappled and hovering above the air. He could just drop you right now.
Exactly.
I mean, he could.
But he's not going to because that's going to be the end of his turn. After that is the little
If he
girl.
does attempt it, he's going to find a
The little girl,
surprising treat.
the little girl is going to see Nimble, then look back at Mino, raise her finger, point to Mino, and give an evil grin. That evil grin.
Wait, can I get a reaction?
Are you allowed to?
Oh, wait, what were you saying? Well,
That
can we
look-
do an reaction?
You can try.
Unless you're reacting to something, no, you can't.
There.
Can I react to her pointing?
No.
There. See that was directly a few seconds ago.
Damn.
She points to Mino, gives an evil grin, like I'm talking like full on Grinch grin, and then says, power word kill. Mino, how much health do you have?
If they have more than
Under
100 hit
100.
points, it doesn't work properly.
How much health do you have, Mino?
81.
You're dead.
81.
Or at least
Shouldn't
you
you have
are
more?
unconscious. Mino, you are unconscious now.
No, they're dead. Power word kill kills. That's it. They are dead.
I don't want Mino to lose her character though, so I'm just gonna
And
say
don't use a
Homer,
9th level spell when you
Homer.
don't have access to them.
I'm just going to let her go unconscious because I don't want to strip kill her. If she
Not
fails
right now.
if she fails
You
her
couldn't use
saving,
power word pain.
if she fails her saving throws to try and stay alive, then she's dead. But I don't want to just straight up kill her because that again, this is a really
If the
powerful
creature you
thing.
choose has 100 hit points or lower, it dies. No save.
No, in this case, because we're using the DM's rules.
Yes, exactly. Because this is an adventure, and I don't want to get rid of Mino yet. If
Also,
Mino
shouldn't
dies
Mino
now,
have
then
more hit
cool.
points?
If Mino dies now, then cool. Mino's dead. But
To inform everyone of the saving throw rules, if you get a nat 20, you heal back up with 1 HP. If you get a nat 1, that equals to 2 death
Failures.
saving throws.
Yeah.
exactly. So
That's what I said earlier.
Fang Proof said keyword
in
yes.
the way that D&D handles saving throws when you lose all your hit points is that you're unconscious and you're trying
Also,
not
dying isn't really a big
Yeah, exactly.
pain anyways, because you have 2 clerics in your party. I have resurrection.
So hit points are more stamina rather than
But you need a
your
diamond.
actual health. But
I have stuff.
the way I play D&D is that hit points work more as your health, and as soon as your hit points reach 0, you're dead. And you doing saving throws is you trying to get the will to get back up and not die yet. So if you succeed all of your if you succeed all of the saving throws, then you get back up and you're only just barely alive.
Wait, I'm right next to Mino, right?
Yes.
Right.
So it's pretty much just the will to keep going on rather than you're just unconscious. Because I like that. So Mino, In terms of the way that I play, you're dead. But if you succeed all your saving
Fight
throws,
on.
then you're still alive again.
Yeah, and also don't if you use a healing item on somebody, doesn't that just stabilizes them?
Yes.
It
Well,
depends
it
on what
helps
you're
them
doing.
with one of the saving throws.
If
Well-
you use like a healing spell, then they just get back up. If you do
Yep.
like a stabilizing spell, then they stabilize.
Yeah, guess what I have? I have exactly 3 different healing spells.
So if anybody's
You
angry
didn't
with
really
how I
let
play
us guess.
if anybody's angry with how I play D&D, they can write it in the comments and yell at me all you want. But this is how I play it because I don't
Alright.
like just straight up
Once
killing
this video
characters.
releases, I will be writing so many comments. I'm
Good.
just kidding.
I'll
So,
get my boss
Mino,
on this.
do you understand what's going on?
I feel like you didn't explain this to me when I almost died.
It's because shush. Mino. It's Mino. Okay, Mino's
Mino?
getting off to do something.
I'm just dead.
Okay, so yeah,
Or dying.
Mino, you're dead. But if you succeed all 3 saving throws, then you have the will to keep living. That's the best I can explain this.
Sure.
Alright, cool.
Come on, Mino.
So the child will then end her turn because that'll be the end. Fang Pru, your go.
I tried as an eagle tried to grab the book, but I failed.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
But
remind
Fang
you
would
that
know that. Would you know that?
I'm just gonna remind you that even though she has a really cool cloak that gives her very high AC, she's still a commoner. Nothing's changed. Her health is still the same.
Yeah.
It's still 12.
Yeah. Wait, how much did I deal to her?
Commoners at 3.
Wait, damn, how much damage was I able to deal to her? When I shot her
you
and
dealt,
then...
you dealt 6, correct?
Wait, let me see. Going up?
I think
up.
it was 6.
No, it was higher than 6, I remember.
Well, if it was, then we're just gonna fudge the numbers so that this can still happen.
I have not fudged any of my rolls, and I'm not starting now. I've gotten 6 natural 20s.
Oh, when I'm
Just
up there,
fudge the HP.
One Punch Man is about to.
One punch! Oh yeah, the new anime I'm gonna be watching is That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime.
Fair enough.
What is that even? What is that about? Is it just about slime?
It's about somebody who got hit by a bus and then got transported to a world where he's a slime.
Huh. That's cool.
Or at least that's what the dude on the bus told me.
Fang
I
said
know the
that
manga.
she's gone on
It's
her
funny.
face.
Apparently he's incredibly overpowered, and what I like is that they follow the actual slime lore where they can, whatever they devour, they can turn into, or at least shape themselves to look like it. I like
Oh
it.
yeah, he's definitely overpowered.
So I climb up and use the shoot gun on her face. Okay. Roll to hit.
Shotgun.
Oh no, damn, I dealt, no, that's... I dealt 7 damage and she blew up a bit too.
Yeah, then that would be... Okay, she is severely hurt then.
How much damage in total was it though?
In total, it was...
7
12,
plus a big boom,
10.
plus a small boom. Oh, 10 damage, so she has exactly 2 health.
Yes. 14 to hit. It misses. Next on initiative is... Actually, if I go into the little girl's thing... Yes! Okay. The little girl is going to use her Oni legendary reaction. And she's going to utter the spell Transmutation. At this moment, you watch this little girl fall to the ground, writhing in pain. The book's fallen out of her hands.
Way to teabag.
I
She
feel like that would be in poor taste.
she puts her hands to her head, screaming in pain, as you guys watch as her body begins to expand, grow, stretch. She
Oh no, she
takes
cast polymorph.
her legs begin to disappear, and so do her
Uh-huh.
arms. Tentacles begin to uh, shoot out of her head with eyes attached to the end of each of them.
Oh no.
She has just transformed into
Oh no.
a beholder.
Wait,
Oh,
it's a
okay.
transformation. It's she casted.
This isn't
Wait,
the
is it
actual spell. This isn't the actual spell. This isn't the actual spell. This is just her transforming into a monster because I say so.
Because if it's a transmutation, concentration spell, if she gets attacked, she will have to roll
I think the
a
book
DC save
here's
to
doesn't the
keep her
book like
concentration.
have the concentration? So we'd have to attack the book to get rid of the concentration.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Okay.
I remember. I have one potion of exactly to
Anyway.
solve this
Anyway,
situation.
that will be the end of her legendary reaction. So,
Fang
Mino,
Pru
it's
said
your move.
DM.
Yeah, Fangpru?
I don't think you can do that. You already attacked with your shotgun.
Shotgun.
Wait, how much health does she have?
Because she's now gained health, so now she has the same health as a beholder.
And
Oh
how
my.
much health do they
Okay.
have?
You
A
can
lot.
look that up yourself.
Second.
What's action surge?
Action Surge is a fighter ability they gain at 2nd level. It allows them to take, guess what?
A second
Another
action.
action!
Oh, okay.
It's
Sure.
pretty dang straightforward.
Okay, Fangpru, do it. And then Mino will have her go.
It just says that they have high HP and that's it.
I beholder have
Okay.
180 HP.
That's less than we dealt with.
Okay, this is where things get difficult because would his action surge be before her legendary reaction?
No. Oh, if it's a reaction, if it's a reaction, and he tried to attack her, then it'd be after the action. Can Digger? Can Digger or Limpton, the nerds, please put their say in this?
What is it?
What do you need me to
Did the
nerd about?
legendary reaction happen before? Okay, so she turned into the beholder after Fangpru tried to attack her the first time.
The reaction
now-
would happen right after the shotgun happens. You can't do another one after the reaction.
Yeah, but I said that she uses a legendary reaction, and then after I said that, Fangpru is
first
trying to use
off-
an action
first
surge
off-
at that moment.
No, so as soon as the first action is done, the reaction happens, then the second action will happen.
Okay,
Yes,
so
and in
Damn.
this case, it would be a legendary action, not a reaction of any kind.
yeah, so Fangpru, you're still going to attack a beholder, not the girl.
Ah.
Well, I mean, the girl is the beholder, but whatever. Fangpru, take your turn. Or
Fangpru?
your surge.
Fang Pru said, where is the book?
It's
I'm
on the
gonna
ground.
I'm gonna go out of character like for a millisecond, and I'm just gonna tell Frank Pro. Remember that potion we made for Ferlin?
That potion?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Are you talking about the incident at Atlantis?
No.
Okay. Roll strength. It's a massive mouth, but you need to get there. I don't know why I bothered getting him to roll strength. I already know what the answer is. It's
Also,
death.
I give him my flash of genius. My last and final flash of genius for the day. He gets a +3.
My last
24.
word. Save the world.
He gets a 27.
Did you get a natural 1? Because that's the only way this is going to go wrong.
They got a 24.
Okay.
Nope. A 27.
So, Fangpru,
Plus 3.
you chuck the potion into the beholder's mouth. What potion is this?
Kaboom!
It starts with a W, I think.
No, I mean, what does the potion do? I know what all the worm. Oh, okay. So the beholder begins to churn again. It starts to shrink. The tentacle, until it seems as though the beholder's body is beginning to go into the tentacles, and then the tentacles begin to shrink. It shrinks more and more until it's a small worm on the ground.
Nimble picks it up. You know, birds like me are supposed to eat worms like you.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm not joking, Nimble.
You know, look at Mino over there. You think I'm really gonna... And I just crushed the worm in my hand.
Okay. I will tell you this, Nimble. If you did eat it, after 15 seconds, it would have turned back into a beholder.
Oh, I thought it'd be an hour.
Nope, it's 15 seconds. So you crush the worm,
Oh.
and it's now just a pile of small blood on your hand. At that moment, the book on the ground opens.
Do I see a cloak on the ground as well?
Nope, the cloak transformed with the girl.
Dang it.
The book opens, and light shines from within the book. You guys can feel the castle is shaking.
Fangpru said I read the book.
Oh, no.
The castle's shaking.
No.
Digger, get Mino.
Mino, you are still, like, dead unconscious.
I grab the book. I rush and grab the book.
Book it!
Okay.
You know I was going to say it.
You
Book
all
Yeah.
begin running, apart from the people who's carrying Mino. You run out of the castle, and
I'm not
as-
carrying Mino, they're carrying themselves.
Yes.
Behold!
And
Spell casting.
the castle just a smoke emits from where the castle crushed.
I cast heal. They heal 70. Mino, you're back.
Wait.
Too
Did
late.
you-
I've already cast
Wait,
heal.
does
Let the
that
DM
heal
take action.
everyone? Does that heal everyone?
No.
No, just Mino.
Okay. Mino, you're back. How much did it heal her for?
70.
70. Okay, Mino, you have 70 health again.
Thank crew. I have the book.
Mino. Leroy?
I'm not gonna
We're giving
think
the
of
book back
anything
to Hunter.
chaotic. Trust me, I won't think of
We're
anything
giving it-
dangerous.
We're giving it back to its owner, okay, Leroy?
You don't know where I have the book hidden. All you know is that I have the book.
I'll banish
Hunter,
you, Leroy.
Hunter begins to walk towards the broken castle from behind you guys, and says
I use
to
my
you,
forgery kit to forge a book.
and
A
says to
fake
you,
book.
"Well done."
At
At this moment, you guys look towards her hip, and you see a head affixed to it.
DM?
Huh.
Yeah.
Can I make a forgery, and make a fake book with my forgery kit?
Sure.
Oh, wait. DM, both Leroy and Feng Pru said they pick up the book, but I'm not sure if Feng Pru typed it before Leroy said it.
Oh, I said it way before he typed it.
No,
Because
because
when
you said
the
it.
book signed,
No
I said
arguing.
I
I'm saying Fang Pru has the book because he's faster than Leroy.
but I said it way
That-
before
He
when
has
you
a higher
said the book
dexterity.
started to shine. Exactly at
Actually,
that moment, I
no.
said
Leroy. So Mino posted her art before the book started to shine, and Fang Pru said he picks up the book before Mino posted her art.
Yeah. So Fang
But
Pru.
at the moment he said the book started to shine and the castle started to move, I said I pick up the book.
I've just given you the timeline.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay, guys, I have to go
Hunter.
eat.
Hunter.
All right,
Back
bye-bye.
eventually.
All right, that's fine. This is about to be over
Hi,
anyway.
Hunter.
So Hunter will then turn around and say, "Now, I would like my possession back."
Fang Pru.
So I'll be leaving. Thanks for having me.
No problem.
Yeah,
Awesome having
bye-bye.
you.
Fang.
Fang is typing.
No.
Upon Fang Pru saying no, she looks down, then looks back up to you guys, and her orange eye, her glowing orange pupils, disappear. All that's left is her fully black eyes, and she says, "I am
can I
not
persuade her to join us?
asking."
What are your questions, Fang? I don't want trouble with anybody, Fang. Let's just get her the book, unless you have questions, then ask, but I'm not gonna let you take it.
You can attempt to. This will be difficult, but you can attempt to.
How about we, go back to the outside?
Is a 15 good enough?
Upon Fang Pru and Nimble saying that, she closes her eyes. Her orange pupils come back when she opens them, and she says, "Fine." You all begin to walk. You end up outside the city of Thieves, right outside the tent, and she says, "Right, we're outside. Now make this quick."
So, Fang.
Is a 15 good enough?
A 15 to persuade her. Just give me a second.
You said it's very difficult. That'd be like more than 20.
Okay. She just rolled a 17 to block that, so no.
Man, if only I had a flash of genius left.
Upon Fang Pru saying first, "What is this book?" she will say, "I wish I could answer that, but personally, I don't know. I have many theories, though. Probably a group of witches and wizards that decided to huddle around each other to create something that would allow them to cast spells easier. I personally
So-
came across it in the middle of the forest, and once I learned of its properties, I made it my duty to make sure no one else has it."
So can we destroy it?
You cannot destroy it. It is invincible. Trust me, I've tried. Second, it's clearly need to be protected. You don't think I can know? You don't
As
think I know
she's
that?
saying that, I casted identify in the book to see what it really is.
Uh, when you cast identify on the book, you're scared to know that apparently it's identified as a demon.
Oh, is it cursed? Wait, can I see if it's cursed by making an Arcana check?
Sure, go ahead. Can I
Fang
flip
Pru-
through the book? Right now, Fang Pru has the book. If you want to join us, I try to make her join us. Roll persuasion, Fang Pru.
I got a 13 on the Arcana check.
From what you feel, this type of book should only exist on the 7th floor in the 9 circles of hell.
So is it cursed?
So it's on the 7th floor. It should be on the 7th floor.
I'm gonna ask her if it's cursed. Do you know if it's cursed?
Everybody,
A curse would require it to have a negative feedback on the person who uses it. I have not experienced any negative feedback, so I would say no.
everybody,
Nat
that
20?
book is considered a demon.
She,
You know what?
she looks down. She
I'll
looks
pick you.
down and goes, "Well, I am curious of your offer, Mr. Panther Being. I don't necessarily have a reason to join you guys. Why should I? And I'm not much of a
Well,
social person if you haven't noticed that already."
well, to be honest, we don't have a reason for you, but you are powerful, so we'd want that.
Um, we're trying to take down somebody that's trying to take over the world in the kingdom. So,
I'm
do
not
you
much of a
want
person
us
who's
to
into
help?
politics.
Oh no, it's not politics. It's not politics. It's more of a
Saving the world.
everybody's under my control now, and he's trying to release some demons into the world. So I'm thinking you might want to stop that as well.
She thinks for a second. And then when Fang Pru says, "But we need to protect the book from someone powerful," she looks up at him and says, "I've been protecting it for this long. I think I'm doing fine on my own."
I just saw some guy with it cast power word kill in a crowd of people. Then a little girl got her hand on it and killed my friends. You know what? I'm sick of this. And I cast banishment on the book.
I don't know if I should make a...
If it's a demon, then it's a creature.
Okay, yeah, then I should make a save for it. Charisma. I don't know what a charisma has on a book, but whatever. Oh, fudge off, no. 7.
It's out of here.
No, it's not banished. This is the 7th time that this has happened. Guess.
Oh.
Natural 20.
Okay.
7 natural 20s with the blue dice.
Oh, wait. Can, before this, can Mino give me inspiration or enlightenment or guidance? Something?
But it only helps you. It doesn't give
Oh,
the
yeah.
book disadvantage.
Does anybody have anything to fucking get this book out of here?
I got a Master of Tactics, which gives you advantage on attacks or anything.
I also have banishment.
I could probably throw it really far.
Yeah, could Mino cast banishment to help me?
I give Mino Master of Tactics and tell her the way you use the spell banishment, you're supposed to target the item you want to banish. And Mino has advantage now.
Yeah, but he doesn't. But the book doesn't have disadvantage. So, Mino, do you want to try and bash the book again?
Banish the book.
Okay.
Fuck off.
That's an 8.
It's gone.
The book.
Or is that an 8 natural 20?
The book ends up having an orb of full black energy envelop it. Then you can feel the gravity inside the orb begin to push inwards on itself. And when the orb is gone, the book is as well. Hunter begins to freak out and say, "Where is it? What did you do to it?"
It's gone.
For an
We
hour.
don't have to worry about it anymore.
For an hour.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
It's back where it belongs.
Oh no, it's a minute.
No, it's just concentration.
It's when a creature is from a different plane, you banish it back to the plane, it stays there. But if it's like I would banish Leroy or Nimble, it would be gone for only a certain amount of time, and then come back. But if a creature like a demon already is from a different plane, then it stays there.
Okay, well,
Oh, yeah.
she will then look away
We
Well,
just
as
keep
I use, for
concentrating.
example.
And then say, well, I guess if I don't have to protect the book, I can get back to doing what I want to do.
Look, if you see a wizard named Tilith, just give him a little punch for us, okay?
Oh
If
yeah, if
anybody
you go
of
into the
that name
kingdom
comes
of
around me, I shall do that for you, yes.
if you go into the kingdom of freedom, go to and I give her the direction to my house, and there should be a lady there. Tell her I sent you. She might help you with anything.
I usually steer clear of other humanoid races.
Don't worry.
Do firebugs count?
Any creature that speaks common, elvish, or any way of communicating to each other, I usually don't like being around them.
You will
So,
love it.
goblins are fine, right?
Goblins communicate with each other.
I'm just joking.
I'm not much
You can
of a
get out of
talker.
here.
I mean, I barely think, so does that count me?
He's just a machine.
She gives a small laugh, and then says, "Thank you. You're probably the only nice friends I've seen in 100 years."
Are you that old? I mean, I don't mean to ask for your
Pretty
age,
young.
but you look pretty good.
I'm an elf. This is natural. She begins walking
I
off
see.
and says, "Enjoy your quest."
I wanted to see what gender the elf is.
Roll investigation.
26.
It's a girl.
Are you sure she's not a trap?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I said at the beginning of this that she's a female version of my player character. Her name is Hunter, not Huntress.
Well, if you ever need to talk to someone, you know where to go.
Thanks. And then when she goes into the forest, she begins to disappear from view. So
What a
you
nice
guys have just finished the adventure in the City of Thieves. You can choose to go back into the City of Thieves and do whatever, or you can continue to go to the Kingdom of Technology to continue it.
What's
Let's take some.
I think
let's
I've had
take a
enough.
rest.
It's almost nighttime.
Let's
what's camp?
camp out here.
Yeah.
I need
that's
to-
a long rest.
Okay. So as you guys set up camp, by the time you finish setting up camp, it is completely black nighttime. And you guys rest yourself for whatever horrors may you find in the coming few days. And with that,
Oh no.
that is where our session will end for today.
No.
And for a while.
For a while. So for people who are watching, I need to actually clarify a few things. For about 7 weeks, I'm going to the D&D session will stop. Like for now, for about 7 weeks, the D&D session will stop, and then in 7 weeks, we will be back. We will have an absolute blast, and we'll be enjoying ourselves once again. I just need 7 weeks to get my thoughts together. So.
Sounds good.
What did you guys think of this session of
This one was really fun.
Thank you.
Like really fun.
Because
I
of
like-
The brink of death. No, I'm
I,
not.
I like the new tennis ball. It was nice. Pretty hard.
since our last session where it was a little bit slow, I wanted to work really hard on the second half of City of Thieves, trying to build it up and get people hyped again.
Definitely worked good.
But also, I thought, wait, this book can give me a chance to do what I should have done with the Kingdom of Atlantis. So the castle being formed from bits of rock around it, that was my way of being like, you didn't let me rise Atlantis out of the ocean, so now I'm just going to create a castle.
I like that bit.
I was seriously thinking of making another explosion potion, but this time with 2 pinches of gunpowder.
You guys, I just want you guys to fully know, you just killed a girl. A little girl.
No
You just killed her.
Feeling
problem.
good.
Well, she
No
killed Mino.
She killed me.
Just kill the child. Feeling
Me-
pretty good.
Mino, how was death?
Casual Friday.
Mino, how was death?
Disturbing.
That's two of us.
Okay, so now comes the time where I ask everybody, but what I did at first, did it surprise you? Yes, it did, Fang Bro. It
That
very
was
much
that was like a Death Note thing.
Yep.
Like taking out the pages and mixing it up. That was pretty good.
That was cool. I was like, wait, how am I going to do this now? And that was like, wait, magic book, it can fix itself. That was just pure, just like on the spot, just, yeah, it fixes itself. There you go. I wasn't expecting any of you to actually break the book. But now
Yeah.
comes the time where I ask you guys how I did, what I should have done better. Starting with Mino, because we're going to go from top to bottom. Mino, is there anything I should have done better?
It was good. It had a nice pace. It was engaging. It without the potion, a beholder is quite a pain in the booty. So,
Honestly, what you
and
guys...
I actually wrote the first roll for the death saves was a failure. So yeah, it could have gone in both directions.
You could have actually turned the girl back from a beholder into her normal form, because what I was going, like, she dropped the book, and what was that? That was supposed to be my way of hinting you guys that maybe if you destroy the book, she'll turn back into a normal little girl, which it would have, and then after a few minutes the book would have fixed itself and everybody would have to cast spells again. Basically, every single time the book is broken, the spells that it casted get destroyed, and
Oh.
then everybody has to do everything again. So when you destroy the
I'm-
book, she would have gone from beholder to little girl, and the castle would crumble.
I'm taking this idea and just putting it in my own campaign because
Go
this is
ahead.
a really good thing.
Go ahead. I thought a lot about this book. I thought a lot about the things that this
Yeah.
book could do. Just try not to make it as overpowered as my book. Because when I used power word
Yeah.
kill, I was like, wait, I don't want to instant kill my guys. I don't want to instant kill them. So, if you're not
Yeah.
going by my homebrew rules, then beware. Maybe don't put power word kill
I'll
in
have to
there.
write my own stuff. I'll write my own
I'm
stuff.
gonna
Don't
make a
worry about it.
cameo.
Cool. Okay, so,
My
yeah?
my plan at the beginning was, okay, turn into eagle, swoop down, grab either the girl and or the book.
And then
But
magic
then
missile.
and then I got magic missiled and almost died because of that. Then, okay, landing, healing up so I'm not at 11 hit points. Okay, next round I could cast silence where she doesn't make a sound, so she can't cast spells. Nope, I'm dead.
I almost killed a lot of you. I killed Mino. I almost killed Leroy. I think Nimble, what was your health at?
I was
It was quite low.
Yeah, I almost killed a lot of you. The only person I didn't
I took
almost
41. I took 41 damage apparently,
kill, the only person
Which
which is like half my health.
the only people I didn't almost kill was Digger, Fangpru, and Lipton Tea. They seem to
Yeah.
be the tanks.
that is the lowest amount of health I ever had in my life.
Which will
Yeah. And
make you guys are gonna
you
have
couldn't
an
even heal.
You guys are gonna have an absolute hell when you get to the kingdom of technology. Trust me, you are not gonna have. A
Oh
good
my
time.
god. Oh my god.
Because I made a boss that I
You
think
know-
is literally the strongest boss in the game. It's annoying and it's overpowered as hell. But
Also,
Today's
if
session
anybody
was...
has a campaign, I would like to make a little cameo and just disappear into the shadows.
it's not Sans. It's not Sans.
You want Leroy?
Yeah.
You want to join?
Fang Pro,
Yes.
what do you think I should have
I'll
done
write your
better?
character in.
I thank you for your kind words, Mino. It really makes me feel happy. I work very hard on this D&D game.
And it pays off. You had those like you had 2 weeks this time to plan, and it really shows.
Use a bot for your rolls.
Yes, you should.
Are you scared of
You
my blue
have
and
to.
green dice and my blue and white dice? Are you scared?
Yes, yes, we are.
I got 7 natural 20s today.
When you said 7 for the roll, I was like, yes. But then you said, no, that's not what I'm talking about. Oh.
And then the next time he's like, oh, 8. And it was like, oh, cool, an 8. Wait. Does he mean he rolled an 8 or he rolled another?
You know, he had me on the first half. I'm not gonna lie.
So yeah, I'll think about using a bot for my rolls if this keeps happening. But apart from that, or fudging my dice rolls, that'll be another thing. Like if I get a natural 20,
Yeah.
I'll just make it 19.
You know what? I'd be fine if you want to fudge your rolls so that we don't die. That'd be Pog champion.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
want to kill you guys instantly. I want you guys to die slowly, so then you don't feel like, oh, so it's just that.
It's over. I'm sorry.
Go home. Well, that's
Actually,
something
I
I'll
know
do.
the perfect way for Leroy to die. He kills many people with explosions. He has to go with the
And then
biggest
dies himself.
explosion he's ever made.
Now, Limpton
The
T,
most-
is there anything I should have done better?
Well, you see, you need to just add a few more tennis balls and the
What are you
elasticity
talking?
of
When
the
you say tennis balls, what are you talking about?
you know those great tennis balls that I've been slamming. They were
Oh,
pretty
the
great,
gargoyles.
You know?
Did you enjoy smacking those gargoyles?
Yeah, it was good tennis.
They weren't meant to be tough. They were just meant to be easily smackable. In fact, I was actually planning on trying to turn one of you into stone.
No,
Oh.
they were tennis balls.
But then I never did it. I don't know why. Who knows? Maybe I
could've
might bring the
tried,
gargoyles back, and
but tennis was
maybe I
nice.
might turn one of you to stone. Who knows?
I liked the tennis
Yeah.
match. It was pretty good.
I'll probably
No, yeah,
turn Fang Prue into stone or Limpton, one of the tanks.
Oh
Bring
god.
it.
yeah.
What if I make you prone first?
So, is that it? Just add more gargoyles?
Yeah, a lot. Like when you have, I think I like larger swarms of enemies are like that are weaker rather than you know.
You like
Big
small
boss.
groups of enemies that you can easily defeat. Like I
Not,
think
no,
it's
not exactly. More like there's a large group of enemies, which is harder to like attack all of them. Or,
yeah,
like,
I think
focus one.
one thing I read about doing a D&D game is that if you want your group to have a challenge, get a bunch of really small things for them to fight instead of just having one big thing that's basically a massive punching bag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
that is true.
a boss is supposed to be a boss, so one guy.
Also, maybe add smaller enemies to help your boss.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
another good thing that can help. Cause when it's just a boss, I just use eye bite and boom, the boss is down sleeping. But if there's a bunch of enemies, I have to focus on other things. So
Yeah,
it kind of
exactly.
spreads out the power.
Alright. Well, thank you, Limpton T. Your advice is great to me.
Got you.
Nimble, what do you think?
One recommendation for you as a DM is don't be direct while giving information. So, I notice a lot you just tell us what the HP is of our enemies, but I think it'd be a lot. Yeah, it'd be a lot better if you described it because then, I could just do a super easy hit if it was like 2 hit points. But then if you just say it looks badly damaged, I have to kind of think, okay, well, what does that mean? And plan for that. So
Yeah,
I think
but
it could
then-
add some more, like, mystery.
Then you would have to... But then I would have to ask myself the question, what is a single hit point of damage? Like, is it just a scrape?
no,
Is
they're
it just a
lying-
needle
they're-
getting scraped across your arm? Is it...
The way most people do it is half damage, so half the HP of the character. You would say like, oh, he looks pretty scraped up, and then quarter. If he has like quarter health left, you would be like, oh, he's close. He's like super injured, and then any lower than that, you say he's near death.
Okay, so I'll just... Okay, yeah. Alright, I can do that. It just
Like,
it
when
feels
he's
like
at
something to
1
laugh
HP.
about when I say, oh yeah, he had 100 health. Now he's at 1.
Yeah,
I think
when
that's
he's
the
at
thing to
1
laugh
health,
about. I think that's the thing to laugh about.
If you can say it for funny moments, sure. But
Okay.
and also telling us the armor class or like direct stats is also kind of like, usually it's a
It
no-go.
stops becoming a
but-
roleplay section and it begins to just become an RPG.
Yeah, it's
also supposed to like make your characters think more instead of you just telling them, "Oh, you need to succeed on a 12." You just tell them, and then it's more suspense for them as well. They don't know if they've passed or not.
Okay.
yeah, because it starts becoming more of the stats rather than the game itself.
Like, again,
Um,
I've only been a player once, and I've been dungeon master every single time after that. So all of
Yeah.
this advice, I'm taking it massively because I want to be a good DM.
Of course, yeah.
Uh, is that all?
But that's all the advice because I thought this one was very good.
Okay. Thank you very much for your words. And last but definitely not least, Leroy, what did you think, and what should I have done better?
If you have a surprise boss, just give him the most dramatic entrance you can.
Just go full blown walls to the walls.
This was fucking dramatic, honestly. Like a castle as your introduction spell.
Yeah, I wish I don't think that I explained the bits of buildings coming together very well. I think I could have made that more intense because I was like, oh, these massive rocks are flying past your
You
faces
could have
and smashing together to create a castle.
you could have described people being crushed by the rocks of the streets.
Yeah, I should
and
have.
everybody
I should
scurrying.
have done that. God, that would have been
But
so
it was
cool.
good anyways. It was
But
good.
when these things happen, I like having it like if pieces of buildings are gonna try and break off from each other and come together to create a massive building, I want to have rocks flying by your faces and the chance of you getting hit. I want it to be more atmospheric.
Mm-hmm.
And less just rocks are flying, they come together to create a castle.
I've got to head off now, but it's been a fun session
fine.
today.
Thank you for joining us, Limpin T. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for having me. Goodbye.
See you in 7 weeks.
Bye bye. Yep. Enjoy the break, everybody.
Yep. Leroy, is there anything else?
That's it.
All right.
Oh yeah,
Well-
Nimbo, you can DM me the information about the campaign if you want.
I don't think you can. Huh?
At the end of this campaign, I was planning on doing 2 books, like 2 actual campaign books. I was planning on doing the beginning of Curse of Strahd in the Death House, and then Tomb of Annihilation, and then the very last adventure that we would have would be you guys fighting Sans, and then that's the end for Tales of Algerath. So I wanted to add in the Death House and Tomb of Annihilation in there to just round out the adventure.
Oh, I tried DMing the Death House once. What was fun?
Nice. I wanted to take the most hated dungeon and the beginning of one of the most liked stories in Dungeons and Dragons, and I wanted to kind of put that into Tales of Algerath to round out the whole entire adventure, because Tealif's Mansion is my version of the Death House. Just putting it out there.
Oh.
Tealif's Mansion is my version of the Death House, but imagine if the Death House was stretched to the extreme.
Uh-huh.
And then we're going to actually play the Death House. You'll understand when you get to Tealif's Mansion, but whatever.
Alright, sure.
So, thank you
Alright,
guys.
cool.
Thank you guys so much for joining my adventure, and thank you all for watching this great adventure. Our adventurers are now having a peaceful sleep after going through the horrors and troubles of the City of Thieves. What will they next experience? What will their next fight be? And when will they finally get to rest easy knowing that they have saved Algerath? We will find out in 7 weeks. So while I have this break, I hope that all of you get to have as much fun as you can. I'm leaving Nimble with Algerath, so Nimble, anybody who DMs for you guys on Wednesdays while I'm away, they get full control of Algerath. Just make it in another dimension. Use the gatekeeper.
One of the dimension doors.
Yeah, use the gatekeeper.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Alrighty.
Thanks again for joining the adventure. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, please hit the like button, and if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button to see the next episode of Tales of Algerath as soon as it comes out. You're gonna want to stay tuned because I got some really good stuff cooking up, and with 7 weeks to plan, I'm gonna come up with some outrageous stuff. But yeah.
Don't forget to ring the bell.
Yep, don't forget to ring the bell because I keep forgetting to ask you that. I love this adventure. I'm thinking about making it an actual D&D book that maybe I can probably sell to you guys, and you guys can have fun in Algerath. I just have to change a few things because
Maybe.
right now the bosses are set to deal with Mino, Nimble, and all that.
Yeah.
They're set to deal with them, so I have to kind of change a few
Ooh.
things up. But Algerath is one of my favorite stories, and I'm very much enjoying it. So yeah,
Um,
leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that, and I will see you in the next video. This game's over.
Bye bye.